Saxons. I'm Anthony Salisbury.
And I'm Stuart Herringer.
Welcome to tonight's first home league conference game.
So for the Olympians, Sprague Olympians are starting Bailey Butler, the sophomore guard, Abby Haas, junior guard, Nellie Brown, junior guard, Chloe Rogers, junior post, and Alyssa Meza, freshman guard.
And for the Saxons, we have number 2, Hillary James, number 10, Delaney Keith, number 21, Quincy Winder, number 23, Victoria Stafford, and number 30, Gretchen Olson.
Olympians with no seniors in their lineup and even a freshman. Doesn't seem like a lot of experience coming with this team, but we'll see what they can do. South Salem, on the other hand, lots of depth. Only one player from varsity leaving after last year's graduation. And we've got a lot of hope going into this season. South Salem girls ranked number 12 in the state. Sprague ranked 47.
Starting at guard, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Hillary James. Starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Delaney Keith. Starting at wing, a 5'5" senior, number 21, Quincy Winder. Starting in the post, the 6-foot senior, number 23, Victoria Stafford. And starting at wing, a 5'10" senior, number 30, Gretchen Olson.
Saxons coming off of a pretty strong preseason after going 6-4. Sprague, on the other hand, going 4-7 in preseason. Also, South Salem coming off last year's Mountain Valley Conference Championship as they won that title.
For tonight's game are Brandon Borch, Brian Coons, and Wade Fergus from the Salem Basketball Officials Association.
Now, the Sprague Olympians are the Saxons' rivals, so we'll see how tonight's game dishes out. All right, folks, tip off.
It'll be Stafford versus Chloe Rogers, and Stafford wins the toss. Here's Hillary James for the Saxons. Finds Quincy Winder. Back up to Hillary James. James drives, kicks out to Delaney Keith. The sophomore from deep, no good. Winder snags the rebound, no good. Stafford gets that rebound. Kicks out Delaney Keith. Here's Olson in the corner now, down to Stafford in the post. Stafford with the left hand, no good, but she'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul there on Chloe Rogers. Stafford goes to the line 20 seconds into the game.
Now the Saxons are really smart down in the paint. They know what to do. They know how to get the possession. They also know how to head to the free throw line. This is going to help and get the Saxons to put some points on the board.
And sinks the second one there. Here's Abby Haas now. Trapped by Delaney Keith, gets it out to Chloe Rogers. Over to Nellie Brown in the corner. Finds Chloe Rogers down low, blocked by Hillary James. Here come the Saxons. Here's Delaney Keith. She finds Victoria Stafford in the post. Stafford spins to her left. Gets trapped, but gets it out the window. Winder goes up with it, no good. Stafford with the rebound, and she's fouled again. I'll head to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Stafford misses that first one, but Stafford's definitely the key to the game for the Saxons with her not only size, but just her dominance down low in the paint will definitely help him get a lot of buckets. Misses the second one, but Keith snags the offensive rebound. And she's fouled, and it'll be Saxon ball on the baseline. It'll be Hillary James to inbound. Up to Quincy Winder. Over to Gretchen Olson. Gretchen Olson drives, kicks it out to Winder. Winder drives. Here's Hillary James. Bounce pass down to Stafford, and there go the Saxons. Victoria Stafford with all 4 points so far.
Stolen by Delaney Keith.
And Keith puts it right back up and in. 6-0 Saxons.
The sophomore.
And Sprague calls a pretty quick timeout there after Saxons go up 6-0 early on in this game.
Stafford getting 4 points already in the first quarter. Shows why she is so good and why she deserves to go to Saginaw Valley, which is where she just recently committed to.
Coffee, hot chocolate, soda. Support your Saxon athletics.
And it'll be Abby Hosta inbound for the Olympians. She gets it into Alyssa Meza. Here comes Alyssa Meza, the freshman. Marked tightly by Gretchen Olson. Hand off to Nellie Brown. And they're going to call blocking foul there on Gretchen Olson as she tries to draw the charge. Just couldn't get her feet set right there. And it'll be Abby Hosta inbound for the Olympians. Here's Alyssa Meza. Back over to Abby Haas. Tipped out by Delaney Keith. It'll be Olympian ball on the side again. Inbounded to Alyssa Meza. And Hillary James gets her hands on that ball, and it's a jump ball. It'll be Sprague ball after Victoria Stafford won the toss in the beginning of the game. Hosta inbound again. Gets it into Alyssa Meza. Meza, the freshman, barely is able to connect with Heaven James down low, but she loses control of it, and here come the Saxons. Here's Delaney Keith on the break. No good, tips it out. Somehow recovers her own rebound. Gretchen Olson with a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Abby Haas. Abby Haas goes up with it. No good. Just missed a finger roll layup there. And now here comes Stafford. Keith with another deep three. No good again, but here comes Bailey Butler. Loose ball. Stafford's able to get it. It's rolling out of bounds. Stafford gets to do it in time. Hillary James tries a three of her own.
It's good. Hillary James from deep.
Saxon struggling to hit shots from beyond the arc, but Hillary James just changed the game there with a big three from deep. Inbounded to Alyssa Meza.
Tyler Harris with the ball.
Tyler Harris drives, goes up with it, and gets the first basket of the Ollies to drop.
5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first. Saxons 9, Ollies 2.
Hillary James kicks out to Olson. Olson drives inside, finds Stafford down low. Wide open layup from Victoria Stafford.
Beautiful play there by the Saxons.
Here comes Alyssa Meza. Alyssa Meza now marked by James after switching the matchups with Gretchen Olson. Passed into Tyler Harris. Back up to Abby Haas. Abby Haas drives on Winder, goes up with it, and count the basket. She'll head to the line to shoot after that basket there. Chance at a three-point play.
4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first, folks.
Saxons lead 11-4.
Ellison Hayes is going to make her first appearance into the for the Saxons.
And gets the free throw to drop there. Here's Olsen. Out to Elson Haydes. Here's Hillary James on the wing. She tries the deep three. No good. Stafford is able to tip it off Sammy Bell, but officials say Olympian ball. Inbounded but stolen by Hillary James. She finds Delaney Keith down low, and Keith can't convert, but gets her own rebound, brings it back out, tries the wide open three.
It's good.
Delaney Keith from downtown Salem. Down to Hillary James off the steal there by Keith, and she converts. Saxons go by 11. Alyssa Meza over to Sammy Bell. She's blocked, but it'll be also a foul called there.
The Saxons already playing strong out of the gate with 16 points up on the board at 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first.
Gretchen Olsen with another foul there, her second of the game, with still 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Looks like Adrian Lewis is getting ready to sub in Malia Bolden, as Sammy Bell misses her first one there. And no good on the second free throw there. Stafford snags a big rebound. Here come the Saxons over to Ellison Haydes. She switches the court to Hillary James. Hillary James fakes and drives baseline. Kicks it down to Stafford. Stafford goes up strong and gets another one to drop. Here's Abby Haas looking inbound. She's able to connect with Tyler Harris. Now here's Sammy Bell. Struggling to get past Delaney Keith's defense. Trying to find Abby Haas in the corner, but pass goes over and it'll be Saxon ball. Headed back the other way. Here comes Hillary James. Drives on Sammy Bell, kicks it out to Elson Haydes. Loses control of it, but gets it right back. Finds Stafford down low. Stafford goes up with the shot. No good. Haydes snags the rebound there. Malia Bolden with the three. No good. Keith snags the rebound. And Delaney Keith is fouled there by Abby Haas. And it'll be Saxon ball on the baseline. As Olympians make a couple subs, Bailey Butler comes back into the game along with Sydney Gorgon, the freshman. Olympians with 2 freshmen on the floor right now. Inbounded to Stafford. Finds James White. James fakes the three, goes up with it. No good. Sammy Bell with the rebound. She's trapped though. Is able to keep control of the ball and gets out of the 2-person trap. Here's Bailey Butler. Back up to Sammy Bell. Over to Tyler Harris. She tries driving on James. Goes baseline, and she travels. Travels right on the baseline and be Saxon ball headed the other way. Here's Hillary James. Loses control of it, but Delaney Keith gets it right back. Down to Victoria Stafford. Hands off to James. James with the mid-range shot. Gets it to drop. And Zoe Fry checks into the game, Saxon's tallest player. With Victoria Stafford coming off, Adrian Lewis, South Salem coach, is definitely looking to keep that height advantage down low, as the 6'2" Fry is marked by a much shorter Chloe Rogers. As James comes in with the floater, gets it to roll. Here's Bailey Butler. Olympians struggling to beat the Saxon press, but Alyssa Meza gets through it. But they're going to call 10 seconds right before Alyssa Meza gets past the line. It's going to be Saxon ball.
Minute 28 left in the first. Hadis with the ball, drives to the basket.
No good. Rebounded by Fry.
It's good.
Fry gets the putback to drop. Here's Tyler Harris. Down to Sammy Bell, and she's fouled. It'll be Olympia ball on the baseline.
Saxon foul number 11, Zoe Fry, 14. First person at the line for the Olympians, number 2,
Sammy Bell is going to shoot her first free throws. She doesn't get the first one to drop.
And no good on the second one there. Scrambling for the rebound, and it's tipped out of bounds off Ellison Hadis. It'll be Olympian ball.
A minute and 1 second remain in the first.
Alyssa Meza passes into Tyler Harris. She goes up strong. Nowhere near the basket. Bolden snags the rebound. One-handed pass up to James. Hillary James drives, finds Fry down low. Fry tries to go up with it, no good. Here's Malia Bolden.
It's good. Bolden gets 2 for the Saxons. Just
Here
under 40 seconds left in the first.
Comes Chloe Rogers. Trying to go over to Tyler Harris. Olympians recover. Bailey Butler drives, pulls up. Totally off the mark. Rebounded by Malia Bolden. Big one-handed pass down the Fry. 6'2" Fry gets the layup on the fast break. Here's Tyler Harris. 15 seconds remain in the first quarter. South Salem 28, Sprague 5. Loose ball. Bolden recovers. 8 seconds remain. Bolden drives baseline. Finds Fry down low. 3
It's
seconds.
good.
Fry gets one off right before the end of the first quarter. And after one, South Salem 30, Olympians 5.
The Saxons putting up a staggering 30 points already.
I think it's safe to say now, unless there's a miracle or some freak accident, Saxons are on their way to victory already.
Amen. Thank you all for tuning into tonight's game. Make sure to stay tuned in to the boys' game as well after this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime of both games tonight, cheerleaders from each school will be in the crowd collecting money in a Stuff the Bucket contest between Sprague and South Salem High School, and that is to support alcohol-free, drug-free senior grad parties. That is Stuff the Bucket. Halftime, cheerleaders from both schools will be in the stands. Give generously. And if you for Sprague, number 3, Abby Haas. South Salem.
All right.
And it'll be Bolden the inbound for the Saxons. Into Hallie Barham.
Making her first appearance for the Saxons tonight. Fry with it now.
Fry on the free throw line. She drives, goes up with the left hand, no good. Lexi Dalton trying to get the rebound.
Also
Chloe
her first
Rogers.
appearance.
Chloe Rogers gets that one. Over to Abby Haas. Crazy shot there from Bailey Butler, no good. But it'll be an Olympian foul. Saxon ball headed back the other way.
Sprague foul.
Saxons taking all their starters out of the game as they lead by 25.
15.
beginning of the second quarter. Tiani Gebauer makes her first appearance of the game along with Lexi Dalton and Hallie Barham. Here's Mimi Bolden. Bolden gets past Nellie Brown there. Over to Hallie Barham. She tries a three. No good. Bolden tries to save it, but it'll be Olympian ball headed back the other way. Abby Hosta inbound. Gets it to Bailey Butler. Bailey Butler steps out of bounds. Off Gebauer's pressure, and we Saxon ball again. Inbounded to Mimi Bolden. She drives past Nellie Brown. Tries to find Fry down low. It's tipped out of bounds. Off the Olies. Saxon ball. Inbounded up to Fry. Finds Hallie Barham down low. She goes up with the left hand. No good. Abby Haas snags the rebound over Fry there. Haas definitely a key player for the Olympians, but struggling to find opportunities with her teammates. Find Chloe Rogers down low. Kicks it out to Alyssa Meza. Meza kicks it out to Nellie Brown. Abby Haas drives right into Hallie Barham. Ref say play on. She hits the deck. Chloe Rogers goes up with it, but it's no good. Here comes Malia Bolden. Big pass to Lexi Dalton. Zoe Fry. That's some Showtime Saxons right there with the quick ball movement coming down the court.
Yes, it is. It's clear to see that the Saxons are using the height advantage on Fry. Oh, Fry blocks the ball.
She definitely said no to Bailey Butler there. She was having none of that. But Butler is fouled and will head to the line to shoot two. Butler sinks the first one just barely.
Victoria Stafford and Hillary James are going to check back into the game for the Saxons with 6:18 remaining in the first half.
And Bailey Butler misses the second. And Hallie Barham snags the rebound. Passed up to Lexi Dalton. Over to Tiani Gebauer. Finds James. James down to Stafford and post, but it's tipped out, and Sammy Bell recovers. Here's the freshman Alyssa Meza. Gets past Hallie Barham, but it's going to be a foul on Barham there. Trying to break screen by Abby Haas. Inbounded to Alyssa Meza. Marked by Lexi Dalton. Stolen by Hillary James. Out to Tiani Gebauer. Here's Hallie Barham over to James. James, wide open three, doesn't take it. Takes it to the rack. Bounce pass down to Stafford. Stafford goes up with the right hand.
It's good. Stafford spin move. Tosses it up and gets it to drop.
Here comes Bailey Butler. Alley-oop! No good there by Sammy Bell, but Olympians keep the ball. Up to Abby Haas. She drives on Barham, goes up with it. Blocked by Victoria Stafford.
Get that garbage out of here.
Here's Lexi Dalton. Up to Hillary James. Oh, James with the fancy skills. Over to Stafford. Stafford goes up with it. Count the basket.
Stafford!
She'll head to the line after that shot.
Doing great down in the paint.
And that basket puts the Saxons up by 30 with just over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And Stafford sinks it.
That's a 3-point or it's a 3-point play there, folks.
Tyler Harris inbound.
Stolen by Stafford. Stafford heads to the rack, bounce pass to Barham. It's good.
Alyssa Mays a trap down there, gets it off to Tyler Harris, and they break the 10-second clock. Stolen by Stafford.
Again.
She's coming down full speed with the layup. Count it.
Here is the momentum that we see in our Saxons.
Saxons go up 35 with 4.5 minutes remaining, and Sprague calls a timeout. If I'm Sprague head coach Jamie Morris, I don't know what I'd say at this point. Just to keep high effort and to just keep doing the best you can to break the Saxon press. But a 35-point deficit this early in the game isn't showing a lot of hope for the Olympians.
All right, everybody, let's get ready to rumble.
Saxons lead by 35 with 4.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
All right. Olympians inbound the ball to Bailey Butler.
Here comes Sprague.
Butler baseline looks like out of bounds.
And it is. It'll be Saxon ball headed back the other way.
Can't get too close to that line.
Inbounded to Hillary James. She's marked by Bailey Butler. Olympians start with a high press coming out of timeout, but James easily dribbles past all. Lexi Dalton with a deep two. Stafford snags the rebound. Over to Gretchen Olsen. Here's Hillary James with the three!
Oh,
No good.
close, but no cigar.
Hallie Barham snags the rebound. Over to Gretchen Olsen. Gretchen Olsen from downtown! No good. But she'll head to the line to shoot three. And the foul is on Heaven James. You know what they say about heaven? Heaven is heaven spelled backwards. No, it's not. That's never mind. Race cars spelled backwards, just anyone out there wondering.
Yep. It's all right, Stuart.
Stafford, no good. Over to Gretchen Olsen. Here's Hallie Barham in the corner. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Stafford. Kicked out to Lexi Dalton. Over to Hillary James. Olympians continue the 2-3 zone.
3:35 remain.
Saxons lead 41-6. James over to Hallie Barham. Here's Dalton. Back to Barham.
Bounce
James
pass.
on the baseline. Out to Olsen. Olsen from downtown!
No good. Bailey Butler with it now. Drives to the hoop.
And blocked by Gretchen Olsen. Denied.
Get that out of here.
Over to Hallie Barham. Goes up with a crazy shot. No good.
Sammy
Rebounded
Bell.
by Sammy
Stolen
Bell.
by Dalton.
Here's Lexi Dalton. Finds Hillary James. Hillary James bounce past Olsen.
It's good. Beautiful play there. It's going to be timeout
And
Saxons.
Adrian Lewis calling a timeout on some momentum there, so I assume he's going to be making a lot of changes here. And it does look like it. Quincy Winder, Delaney Keith, and Elson Hayes. And Elson Hayes checking back into the game for the Saxons as they lead comfortably 43-6.
Adrian Lewis seemed to have made a few change-ups in the line, getting Delaney Keith and Ellison Haydes back into the game.
Along with, oh, that's it.
And the Olympians seem to have stuck with their lineup as of now.
It'll be Tyler Harris to inbound.
With
Saxons continue to high press with all 5. Trying to run a big play there. Somehow get it
pass.
to Bailey Butler. Saxons trap. He's trapped in the corner. Butler nowhere to go. Lose control and Saxon ball. Here we pass over to Hillary James. Here's Gretchen Olson.
James trying to start a play, reset the offense.
Here's Allison Haydes back over to Hillary James. Here's James again. Finds Stafford on the alley-oop. Stafford controls it. Kicks it out to Olson. Olson to Haydes. Haydes tries a 3 of her own. No good. Keith with the rebound. She goes up strong with the left hand.
It's good.
Boom shakalaka.
The sophomore, Delaney Keith.
Inbounded but stolen back by Gretchen Olson.
Keith tries to
And
toss
it's
it
a
back
loose
up
ball. Ball rolling. Olson gets it. Goes up with the layup, but
Yeah.
she's fouled by Nellie Brown. And Olson will head to the line to shoot 2.
Sprague foul number 5, Nellie Brown. Her second personal. 18 on the line for the Saxons. Number 30, Gretchen Olson.
And gets the first one to drop.
again. Puts the Saxons up to a 40-point lead.
The Olympians, number 15,
Only in the first half.
number 21, 3, Butte.
You know, this is a thing commonly debated in sports, especially high school sports. At what point do we end this game? Saxon's already up by more than 40, not even in the second half. I guess we got to give those Olies a chance sometimes.
Of course.
Meza drives, tries to go to
bounce
Heaven
pass.
James there, and it'll be another foul on Gretchen Olson. I believe that's her 3rd foul, and Heaven James will go to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
Saxon foul number 30, Gretchen Olson.
Looks like Malia Bolden is going to enter the game. Not. Yes, she is for Gretchen Olson. With 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining in the first half.
Third personal on Olson. 17.
Evan James can't get it to drop. Here come the Saxons. Allison Haydes gets past Nellie Brown. Pass over to Bolden. Bolden fakes the 3. Had her flying. No good on the shot. Nellie Brown recovers. Passed up to Sammy Bell, and it'll be a loose ball foul there
Saxon foul number 3, Mimi.
on Mimi Bolden. And Sammy Bell head to the line to shoot 1-1.
At the line for the Olympians, number 2, Sammy Bell.
And misses it. Ellison Haydes with the rebound. Over to Hillary James.
1:25 left.
Over to Mimi Bolden. Finds Victoria Stafford down low. Stafford goes up strong with it. No good. Gets her own rebound. But she's pushed on the shot, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2 more.
Sprague foul number 35, Evan James.
Although being down by 41, I think if Sprague can limit their fouls down low, it'll definitely decrease the Saxons' winning margin at the moment.
Stafford gets the first one to drop.
Just barely, but she does. Saxons lead 48-6.
42-point lead.
And she missed the second, but Ellison
Stolen.
Hayes snags the rebound. Keith from downtown. No good.
Snagged back by Stafford.
Stafford goes up with a crazy shot there, and she's fouled again. And will head the line to shoot 2.
Now the Saxons
Again.
are doing a great job of keeping the ball on their side of the court. Not letting the Ollies getting any chance to shoot the ball.
And that's because of their offensive rebounds and their killer full court press. Sprague has struggled to get into their scoring half, as Stafford barely gets the first one to drop, but she does. Saxons lead 43.
Quincy Winder is going to enter the game for the Saxons. As Stafford attempts for a second free throw. She gets it to drop.
And Zoe Fry and Quincy Winder check back into the game for the Saxons. Winder and Keith, only 2 starters for the Saxons in the game right now, but Saxons with a comfortable lead. Meza drives, goes up with the left hand, no good. Hayes gets the rebound, lose control.
Fast break. Here
Keith
comes
gets
Keith.
it, tries to find Winder. Winder tries to save it out of bounds, but barely steps out, and it'll be Olympian ball. Here's Alyssa Meza. She finds Gorgon down low. Her shot's no good. Quincy Winder snags the rebound, and here come the Saxons. Over to Delaney Keith. Keith finds Hayes. Back over to Keith. Keith fakes the 3. Drives, goes up at the left, then gets it to drop off the bank. And Bria Butte steps inbounds while trying to inbound.
Mimi Bolden looking for a pass. Hayes from deep. No good. Fry tips it. It's going to be Ollie Ball on the fast break. Sammy Bell tosses it up. No good. Fry with the rebound.
Here comes Mimi Bolden. 5 seconds remain in the first half. Goes up with the right-handed floater, no good. Fry can't get it the roll, but she's fouled. And we'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With 2.9 seconds remain in the first half, folks. Saxons 52, Ollie's 6.
And Fry misses the first one. And she gets second one the roll.
Bolden is going to inbound it for the Saxons. Dishes it to Fry. Fry puts it up. No good. Tipped out of bounds. All right, well, that's the end of the first half, folks. Saxons 53, Ollie's 6.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the crowd, the cheerleaders for both Sprague and South Salem are collecting money.
All right.
The bucket contest.
We please ask you to stick around as we get ready to start the second half for the girls South Salem versus Sprague in just a little bit. See ya for now.
Sidelined with an injury, the certified athletic trainers of Hope Orthopedics are here to help. Athletic trainers specialize in prevention, assessment, treatment, and rehabilitation. Avoid injury and stay active. Consult your Hope Orthopedics athletic trainer today. We ask fans to please stay off the playing surface during halftime. Fans, please stay off the playing surface during halftime.
Zero from deep. Gets it to drop. Again. Now he's just showing off. cents, folks. Let's go, Nick!
Are you down to do it?
Come on, Zoro! What's up?
Fully. 14 viewers. He's working. He's good stuff. Oh yeah, dude, we'll probably just get that on the charger.
Should I just turn this off then?
Yeah. This one off. They probably hear that, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, man. Is it worth like continuing this for the second half?
For us, yeah, just get.
What about like for this camera?
Yeah,
though?
no,
Like,
no. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Like they're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna plug this. Alright, Eduardo, put this next, move your phone instead of Anthony. Or is that yours, Eduardo? Put this camera next to that. And there should be a cord that down there that plugs into it. No, like put it like right here. There should be a cord down there that plugs into it.
Damn, what do you want?
See that cord? Plug it in. Pick up that cord.
That one, right there.
No.
Yep, right there.
Those shots were perfect though.
Yeah,
They look good.
yeah, that was really
I think we have. I don't know how many we had, but we had at least 14 viewers the whole time. But I think we had more. But this game is like, dude, I mean, look at this score.
Dude, when the boys come on, like this is probably gonna be fun.
We could hit like 40 or 50, like dead ass.
What's like the records?
We hit 32, I think, at one game this year.
Oh, God. Okay.
Last year's Sprague game was like 35, I think, something like that. But we could honestly hit 50 at least.
Oh, pretty awesome.
Dude, that's what I was trying to say too. It's a picture of that too.
What am I supposed to say? Nice.
Take it with the Android. I'd say nice Android pic. Yeah, dude, this is really boring for me too. We just like joke around and we like go crazy when they make a basket or something. It's like the boys game. It's just genuinely entertaining.
Oh,
But this game is just like so dead.
I know. It's something kind of. I don't know. It's hard to watch this Sprague games, bro.
Dude, I guess there was like 2 D1 scouts watching the last game.
The girls game?
No, Nick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
The last game they were watching.
Oh, really? Dude, Nick?
I believe
Dude,
so, yeah.
you know, obviously you know no ideas, right?
We got the.
Me, Noah, and a few other people were playing basketball here in 8th period, and Nick was playing. And then we were like, yo, Nick, want to play 1v1? He's like,
Yeah, I
sure.
was, like,
And then
trying to get,
Noah
like,
played
shots, like,
1v1 against
split
Nick,
second whistle,
and
I had
Nick
to time that every
don't
time.
hit on Noah, bro. It's so funny.
It doesn't matter like if it was like
Hey, wanna see it?
Bro, dude,
Hey, watch
but
this
like,
video.
dude, when the boys come though, it's literally gonna be filled like to the brim.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the reason they're all here right now is to get good spots.
Oh, yeah. That's what I hear.
That's
Now
what
you
it
brought her in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Why?
because you're just delivering it to a bunch of
Is it like
teachers.
every time there's a
You were what?
it's always,
Delivering
like,
it to a bunch of
Hawaii
teachers.
theme or whatever?
Yeah, last year was like
It was the same thing.
it was blackout. That's what it was.
Dude, look at
On
here.
our
I'll
side,
show you the
Yeah,
picture from
it was blackout
last
and
year.
then they were neon.
Look at how full it was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Damn. Yeah, bro, I was there for this one. Like, I think that was
Yeah,
the
he
one
was
game I
filming, yeah.
filmed for
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember they play the same songs. Did you hear them keeping the music on while they were playing, and the refs were like, cut the music?
Water. Can I move the camera a bit to face you down?
Bro, this is what my mom said, bro. Dude, read this. These two right here. My mom does not like talk trash like that either. Like, that's just like genuine.
What did Lena do? What did you guys do in school?
Just like hugs and like she like had her hands on my neck like this. Yeah, but kind of more like.
Wash your hand, bro. You hate
Did I just do this? He always forgets. Did I just do this? And he's like,
It's like, my bad, my bad. He takes it so seriously.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good to have people like that, bro. Hey, look what I posted. That's a nice edit, huh? I did that one.
That is pretty cool.
Wait, bro, Jordan's here again.
I know, she's down there.
Bruh.
Should we, hey, zoom in on her?
Hey, that's how you get our account going.
Halftime statistics. First, personal fouls.
Hey, yeah.
Olympians, Abby Haas with 2, Nellie Brown with 2, Chloe Rogers with 2, Melissa
Oregon
Mesa with
leads
1,
Hey, we'll do it at the end of the game.
No, look.
James with 3, scored for the Olympians, Bailey Butler with 1, Abby Haas 3, and Tyler Harris with 2. Foul situation for the Saxons. Mimi Bolden with 1, Zoe Fry with 2,
Wait, which guy's the Oregon Elite?
Allie Barham with 1, Quincy Wicker
Wait, that
with
guy
1,
is?
and Gretchen
Oh,
Olson with
that's who
3.
it is.
Scored for the Saxons.
It's the tall guy with the backpack?
Is that good?
Sure, why not?
Phil James
Make it
with
better
9,
quality.
Mimi Bolden with 2,
What?
Better quality.
Oh, well, you can't.
Fry with 9, Allie Barham with 2.
What does it say?
Scorer at halftime for the Saxons, Victoria Stafford with 18.
Sprague super fine.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of play. Saxon's currently leading the Olies 53-6. The leading scorer for the Saxons is Victoria Stafford with 18 points.
Stafford has 3 times the amount of points Ole's have so far. I think that speaks for the game itself. And to start the second half, it'll be Abby Haas to inbound for the Olympians. Now here's the freshman Alyssa Meza. Screen by Rogers. Out to Bailey Butler. Here's Abby Haas.
Trying to put some moves on Olsen, but she has tight defense, not letting anything
And
go past.
it's thrown in the Rogers and tipped out of bounds. Saxon ball. Hillary James to bring it up for the Saxons. Over to Quincy Winder. Winder finds Olsen. Olsen drives. Fakes, goes up with the mid-range, gets to the drop. And she's fouled on the play.
Sprague foul number 10. Chloe Rogers. Her third.
And Olsen will head to the line. for a chance at a three-point play. And she converts. And it'll be Oli ball on the baseline.
Pass was not completed between the ref and
the other official there, but I think they got themselves figured out. And Evan James checks back in. Here's Alyssa Meza. Over to Abby Haas.
Ooh,
And Haas hits the deck hard as she's fouled.
that sounded painful.
And it'll be Olympian ball on the baseline.
With 7 minutes and 8 seconds remain.
In the third quarter, Saxons currently lead 56-6.
This could be a triple-digit game here, folks. Fry with the rebound. Hands it off to James. James with the fast break. This
Down
is
to
the
Fry.
It's good. Fry tosses 2 up on the board.
With that pass over to Fry, you could call that a full Happy Meal right there.
I'm loving it.
Alyssa Meza, no good off the three. Evan James takes the rebound. Out again to the freshman. Here's Abby Haas. She drives, goes up with the floater, no good. Alyssa Meza, the freshman, recovers. She drives, tries to find Evan James down low, but it's tipped out, and here come the Saxons. Hillary James drives to the rack.
Hard
She
hit.
hits the deck hard, but Abby Haas draws the charge.
6:25 remain.
And
In the
it'll be
third.
Sprague ball headed the other way.
Bailey Butler's going to enter the game for Abby Haas. Or not.
She's ending the game for Alyssa Meza.
Yes.
Here's Abby Haas. Haas to Nellie Brown.
It's going to be a travel there.
And Saxon ball headed back the other way. As they lead by 52 early in the third quarter. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's Hillary James. Out to Gretchen Olsen. Back over to Olsen. Olsen finds Fry down the post. Fry goes up with it. It's good. Fry gets it to roll.
I'm loving it.
Abby Haas drives baseline, goes up with the right-handed floater off the side of the backboard.
Almost
Here come the
blocked by
Saxons.
Fry.
3-on-3. Over to Delaney Keith for the no-look pass from James. And those are our Showtime Saxons right there.
Reminds us of Skinny, who graduated last year and is currently playing at PSU with his flashy passes. Very skilled basketball player.
Bailey over to Sammy Bell. It's going to be a foul on the play. Mounted to Bailey Butler. Bailey Butler drives baseline. Kicks it out to Eden Sipes. Sipes trying to find Abby Haas down low, but Fry tips it out of bounds, and it'll be Olympian ball. And Adrian Lewis calls a timeout for the Saxons. As Saxons currently lead the Olies 62-6.
Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's game, folks. Make sure to stick around for the rest of this game and the following boys basketball game.
It's a big matchup between the South Salem and Sprague boys. A lot of pressure on this game as we predict a full house tonight.
The biggest rivals in the city. Saxons versus the Olies.
Be Bailey Bullard inbound for the Olympians. She finds Heaven James. Back out to Bailey Butler. Butler goes up with it. No good. Heaven James can't get the rebound. But Bailey Butler recovers the loose ball. She tries a three. No good. Olsen. Hillary James. Hillary James drives. Euro step. No good. And it's tipped out. It'll be Saxon ball.
4:48 remain. Deep shot by James.
Hillary James from all the way downtown, putting the Saxons up by 59. Staggering
Good
59
Lord.
points. As Abby Haas tries an answer, but no good. Heaven James gets offensive rebound.
Oh, no.
Blocked by Zoe Fry.
Get that garbage out of here.
Rebounded by Fry. Here come the Saxons.
James from deep again.
Can't get it on the big bounce. And it's tipped out, and it'll be Olympian ball.
Hadis is going to enter the game back for the Saxons.
Here's Bailey Butler bringing the ball up the floor for the Olympians. Bailey Butler still marked by Bolden.
Great
Tries to
defense.
drive, nowhere to go. And Sprague coach Jamie Morris calls a timeout.
With 3 minutes and 48 seconds remain. Saxons 65, Olies 16.
It'll be Tyla Harris to inbound for the Olympians as we exit the timeout. Barely gets into the Bailey Butler. And the high pressure from James leads to a foul. And it'll be Olympian ball on the sideline again.
South Salem foul number 2, Hillary James. Per second. 14.
Down to Abby Haas in the post. She goes up with it. And she looked like she's really hurting there. She's fouled. She'll go line and shoot 2. Looks like she hit her elbow pretty hard on the ground there. But she does look like she's going to be able to shoot her free throws. Saxons currently lead 65-6 with 3:39 remaining in the third quarter. Haas misses the first free throw there. Haas, no good again. Hillary James snags the rebound. Here come the Saxons. Over to Ellison Hayes in the corner. Flick pass over to Delaney Keith. Keith drives. It's tipped out. Hayes gets it back. Hillary James behind the
Oh!
back. Kicks it to Delaney Keith. Keith no good on the three, but it's a foul on the floor, and it'll be Saxon ball at the baseline.
3 minutes and 24 seconds remain. Saxon's up 59. James is going to inbound it to Fry. Fry drives to the hoop, tosses it up. It's good. That puts the Saxons up to a 61-point lead. Not letting the Olies score at all in this half. Butler with it now. Butler trying to find an open person. Butler drives. Gets blocked by Fry. Fry does not let anything go up to the rack. I think that's her third or fourth block tonight. Hayes is going to inbound it for the Saxons, with Mimi bringing it up the court.
Mimi Bolden connects to Zoe Fry. Fry with the handoff to Hayes. Hayes drives baseline, kicks it out to James. James drives, goes up with the left-handed floater, no good, but she'll head to the line to shoot two.
With 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the third.
Third team at the line for the Saxons, number 2, Hillary James.
Hillary James sinks it.
Into the game for South Salem, number 5.
And Tiani Gebauer checks back into the game.
Into the game for Sprague, number 10, Chloe Rogers, and number 30, Sydney Gerben.
It'll be Chloe Rogers, the inbound to the freshman.
The Olies made a few change-ups in their squad on the court. Putting in number 30, Sydney Gorgon, and number 2, Sammy Bell back in the game.
Pretty young lineup for the Oldies, but
Trying to get some experience for them in the future.
South Salem calls a timeout after getting trapped in the corner as they lead 69-6 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. You know, games like this with such high margins, it really reveals to you a lot about the character of these teams. And you know, Adrian Lewis has instilled a lot of discipline in the South Salem girls team as they not only continue to hold their large lead, but also just their respect for the Olympians on the floor as they lead by so much.
Sportsmanship is key in games like this. As a matter of fact, of all games. Without sportsmanship, there can't be respect.
Saxon man getting it down there. That's what you call vibing right there. All right, out of the timeout, here is Hillary James with the ball. Find Fry down low. Fry kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes with the three. No good. But she'll head to the line to shoot three.
With 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining.
Saxon foul number 3, Abby Haas, her fourth personal. Fourth team. At the line for the Olympians, number 0.
Hayes doesn't get the first one to drop. She'll have 2 more attempts.
But I guess second one to drop.
He's got 1 more attempt here. Put the Saxons up to 71 points.
Can't get a second one to drop. Chloe Rogers next rebound. Here's Alyssa Meza and the Olympians. Alyssa Meza drives past Gebauer. Goes up with it, no good. Chloe Rogers gets the rebound. And she's fouled going up. And she'll go to line to shoot 2 with a chance to get these Olies a couple more points on the board.
Saxon foul number 3 to Mimi Bowman. Her second. 16. At the line for the Olympians, number 10.
Rogers misses mark completely there. But you know, the best of them all do it. Shaq was never known for his free throws, but
Known for slam dunks.
and second one, the drop off the double bounce.
James with the ball.
Hillary James puts a move down and goes up with it. No good. Rogers with the rebound. She's able to find Alyssa Meza. Alyssa Meza over to Sammy Bell on the fast break. Back up to the freshman. She's screened by Gergen. And Fry recovers the loose ball there.
In the game for the Saxons, number 21, Quincy Winder.
And here's Hillary James with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Bolden
drives.
loses control. It's going to be Oli ball. 1:11 left.
Unlucky there by Bolden, but that just shows this game with such a large margin. It gives the Saxons a chance to try new things and make some mistakes here and there. Here's Chloe Rogers. Up to Bailey Butler.
54 left in the third.
Pass over to Eden Sipes. And
Saved by James.
Hayes drives to the basket, goes up with it, no good. Winder recovers, and it's a jump ball there with Gergen.
The freshman Gergen.
And South Salem possession, so they'll get it down low.
Nellie Brown is going to enter the game back for the Olies.
Inbounded up to the 6'2" Fry. She connects with Bolden down low. Bolden goes up with it, and she's fouled by the freshman, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sprague foul number 30, Sydney Gergen. Her second. 15. At the line for the Saxons, number 3, Mimi Bowman.
Bolden doesn't get the first one to drop. She'll have attempt at a second one.
And sinks the second one.
Here comes Meza with the ball up the court for the Olies. She drives, tosses it up, no good. She's going to be fouled on the play and head to the line.
South Salem foul number 30, Gretchen Olsen. Her fifth. 17. In the game for the Saxons, number 5, Brianna Gerard.
Meza sinks the free throw. She's going to have attempted a second one.
Alyssa Meza.
And
gets it to
Meza gets
drop.
second one to drop.
Putting that Ollie's at 9 points. Here comes Mimi with the ball. Dishes it out to Winder. Winder jump shot from, she gets it to drop.
Pretty flash shot there by Winder, but nothing but net. Saxons lead 73-9, 15 seconds remaining in third quarter. Back down in the Gergen. And a little miscommunication there with Nellie Brown. And they throw it straight out of bounds. It'll be Saxon ball head the other way with 5.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
See if the Saxons can toss something up here really quick. 3 seconds.
Bolden finds Fry at the buzzer. No good. And after 3, Saxons lead 73-9. quite a large margin, but, you know, miracles can happen.
Ain't
But
that right,
probably
Stuart?
not tonight.
This has to be one of the largest point differentials in Saxon women's basketball history. But the Olies are doing great, keeping their heads up and continuing to play hard.
In a game for the Olympians, number 1 has indeed Kinsini. Abby Haas.
Some crazy tricks down there by the South Salem cheerleaders. Looks like they're laughing, having a good time.
There we go.
Into the game for the Saxons, number 32, Nora Williams.
Gym's starting to get a little bit busier with boys' game approaching later on. Here's Abby Haas as we start the fourth. Down to Heaven James, loose ball.
Tiani Gebauer steals it.
Bauer switches the floor to Bolden. Bolden with the three. It's good. Boom.
Chakalaka.
Bolden from way downtown. Here's Abby Haas now for the Olympians.
Stuck in the corner. Saxon's
Trying to find Heaven
Pass
James
it
down low, and it's intercepted there. Here comes Mimi Bolden. Out to Tiani Gebauer. Gebauer fakes, finds Haydes with a three of her own. No good. Rebounded by Paige Burleson.
7 minutes and 6 seconds remain. Haas stuck over in the corner on the baseline.
Saxon foul number 5.
And it's a foul there on Tiani Gebauer, and Abby Haas will head to the line to shoot two.
At the Olympians, number 3, Abby Haas.
And gets it to roll.
Saxon still with a substantial lead of 66 points.
And Haas sinks the second one there. Gets some more points on the board for the Olympians. Scoring more points in this quarter than almost the rest of them combined.
Bolden putting some moves on there.
Trying to find her down low, but just can't. But it is a foul, and it'll be Saxon ball on the baseline.
Her first. 16.
Haydes is going to inbound the ball for the Saxons.
Nora Williams.
Haas is going to bring the ball up. Haas down to Evan James. James drives, tosses it up. It drops. Here comes Haydes. Haydes out to Bolden. Bolden with the pump fake. Drives down to hoop, dishes it out to Winder. Winder doesn't connect the pass. Here comes Haas. Haas trying to reset the offense for the Olies. Haas down to James. James drives, tosses it up again. He's going to be fouled on the play and head to the line to shoot two. Saxon 78, Olies 13.
It'll be Heaven James to shoot.
James doesn't get the first one to drop. Hallie Barham is going to enter the game for Haydes. Barham is rocking the new Dame 6s. Beautiful shoe choice there. I'd love to have a pair.
Donations for Anthony's Shoe Fund can be found at
GoFundMe, link in our bio. Or you can make one. Haven't made one yet.
South Salem foul number 32, Nora Williams, her second. Into the game for the Olympians, number 30, Sydney Bergen. At the line for Sprague, number 1, Aspen Deaconcini.
Aspen Concini at the line. Misses her first one. But misses the second one too.
It's going to be Saxon ball.
Saxon ball headed back the other way. Tiani Gebauer dribbles past Aspen de Concini.
Foul number 1, Aspen Deaconcini, her second. 7th team. At the line for the Saxons, number 5, Tiani Gebauer.
And here come the Olies after that make. Here's Abby Haas on the wing. Saxons lead 80-13 with just under 6 minutes remaining in the game.
The freshman gets 2 points for the Olies. Bolden is going to bring it up the court. Putting on moves there.
Drives with the left hand,
It's gonna
shoves
be
off DeConcini there, but it will be a foul on her, and Bolden will head to the line.
Third personal, 8th team. At the line for the Saxons, number 3, Amy Holden.
Saxons at 80 points.
Bolden misses it, but Barham gets the rebound. Here's Tiani Gebauer on the side. And she's fouled on the play, and we'll head to the line
Sprague foul number 1, Aspen Deaconcini.
to shoot 1 and 1.
9th team.
DiConcini seems to be
13, Lexi Dalton. 10 for the Olympians,
injured.
number 5, Nellie Brown. At the line for the Saxons, Tiani Gebauer.
And Gebauer makes it, gets a chance at another one. And misses the second one. Rebound is snagged by Macy Johnson. Here comes Abby Haas. Haas takes it to the rack, goes up with the floater, no good. Winder snags the rebound, out to Barham. Barham over to Tiani Gebauer. Switches the court to Quincy Winder. Winder drives, kicks it out to Barham. Out again to Lexi Dalton. Lexi Dalton from the elbow.
It's good. Dalton with the beautiful jump shot there. Here comes Haas for the Olies.
Abby Haas finds Gergen down low. Gergen can't convert the layup. Goes up again, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2 with 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this game.
At the line for the Olympians, number 30, Sydney Gergen.
Gergen doesn't get the first one to drop. Caitlin Williams is going to make her first appearance into the game for the Saxons, trading out for Quincy Winder. Gergen misses the second. She rebounds the ball, tosses back up. She gets it to drop.
Sydney Gergen and 1.
That's a good comeback there from Gergen.
South Salem foul number 4, Caitlin Williams, her first.
Gergen misses it. It's going to be rebounded by Gebauer. Gebauer, oh, stolen by Haas.
Abby Haas drives to the basket, goes up with the right hand, off the side of the backboard. Gebauer snags the rebound. Stolen back by Abby Haas. She takes the deep three. No good. Tipped around there by Nora Williams, but Hallie Barham's the one that ends up with it. Pass over to Nora Williams. Here's Tiani Gebauer. Gebauer got a wide open lane. Kicks it out to Kaylin Williams from the corner. That was technically nothing but net without the net, but that's how it goes. Abby Haas loses control of it between the legs. Gebauer dives at it. And it's going to be a foul on her. Olympian ball on the sideline. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remain in the fourth quarter.
Saxons call a timeout.
Saxons currently up 83-17.
A reminder that the second half of tonight's doubleheader, the boys contest, will start approximately 20 minutes after the end of this game.
And coming out of the timeout, it'll be Abby Haas at the line to shoot 2 for the Olies. Olies getting a lot more points in this quarter than any of the others combined. Going into the fourth quarter with only 8 points, I believe. Make that 9 points. 9 points. Scoring 8 points in the fourth quarter. Not as much as the Saxons, but
Haas misses a second. It's going to be rebounded by Dalton.
in games like this where the margin's so different,
Williams out to Gebauer.
you're really just playing against yourself.
Gebauer down in the paint. It's going to be 5 in the key.
Call a travel there on Tiani Gebauer.
Oh, my bad. 3 in the key.
The freshman Alyssa Meza back in the game for the Olympians. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Alyssa Meza. Tries past Gebauer. Trying to find Gergen down low. On the mismatch on Gebauer. Goes up with it. Can't even find the rim there. But she'll foul Hallie Barham after the rebound. And Barham, I believe, will go to the line to shoot 2. She will. Barham sinks it. Sinks the free throw.
The lefty. Sydney Bell is going to come back into the game for the Olies as Barham shoots her second attempt.
And gets it to drop just barely. Here's Alyssa Meza. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Goes out to Macy Johnson. She loses control of it. Tipped out of bounds by Hallie Barham. It'll be Olympian ball. Here's Sammy Bell. She finds Alyssa Meza in the corner. Meza drives baseline. Trying to find Gergen down low. Gebauer recovers. Here comes Tiani Gebauer on the break. And it's a foul on the play. Believe foul is on number 5, Nellie Brown. It is. And Gebauer had the line to shoot 2 with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes.
Bauer doesn't get the first one to drop. Saxons with the lead of 68. Make that 69 points, folks.
Saxons lead 86-17. Passed over to Sammy Bell. Back up to Alyssa Meza.
It's going to be timeout Saxons.
Sprague.
Sprague.
Adrian Lewis giving some words of wisdom to the Saxon girls team.
Adrian Lewis, great head coach.
Coming off of last year's conference championship, hoping for the repeat. Starting off strong here with the first conference game. Here's Alyssa Meza. Sammy Bell back over to Alyssa Meza. Alyssa Meza finds Gergen in the post. Gergen goes up with it, hits the side of the backboard.
Don't know where she threw that.
Back down to Mesa. Trying to find Gergen. Winder ends up with it. Finds Caitlin Williams.
Caitlin Williams trying to.
Williams switches the floor to Lexi Dalton. Here's Hallie Barham. Hallie Barham from mid-range. No good. Olympian ball. Two minutes and 10 seconds remain in the game. Here comes Alyssa Meza. She drives, blocked by Lexi Dalton. Out to Nellie Brown.
Dalton rebounds it.
Dalton on the break.
Minute 48 left.
Winder with the baseline jumper, no good. Nellie Brown gets the rebound. Nellie Brown breaking away from the Saxons.
Oh!
And she's blocked by Lexi Dalton.
Good Lord.
Lord have mercy.
On her soul. Abby Haas is going to come back into the game for Mesa.
Inbounded Abby Haas. Haas goes up with it, no good. Barham gets the rebound.
Minute 33 left.
Barham over to Quincy Winder. Winder kicks it out to Barham. Hallie Barham drives. Finds Nora Williams down low. Nora Williams can't convert, but it's tipped out of bounds off the Olies, and it'll be Saxon ball on the baseline.
With a minute and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And a travel there on Hallie Barham. And it'll be Olympian ball headed back the other way. Here's Abby Haas. She's able to find Nora Williams down low. And a foul there on Sydney Gergen.
Just over a minute remain.
And Nora Williams led the line to shoot 2. Misses the first one, but gets a chance at another one. As Chloe Rogers and Tyla Harris come back into the game for the Olympians. Gets second one to drop. Winder with the steal, hits the deck, gets it out to Dalton.
52 seconds left.
50 seconds remain. Here's Allie Barham. Barham called on the travel. It'll be Olympian ball headed the other way. Let's see if the Olympians can come back from this 70-point deficit in the next 47 seconds.
It'll be close.
If they can, this could be the greatest miracle ever in the sport of basketball.
Here comes Haas. Haas looking for an open player.
36 seconds remain. Here's Tyla Harris. She drives. Stolen by Winder. Saxons lead by 70. Here's Hallie Barham. Goes up with it. No good. Haas snags the rebound, but Caitlin Williams grabs on the Haas's leg, and she'll be called for the foul.
With 21.6 seconds remain.
Some quality sportsmanship displayed there by Williams and Haas. But in the end, it'll be Haas headed back to the line to shoot with 21.6 seconds remaining in this ball game. Haas can't get it to drop. Can't get a second one to drop either. Chloe Rogers gets offensive rebound.
Dalton.
Tipped out by Dalton. Chloe Rogers again. 15 seconds left. Rogers, no good. Brown with the rebound. She goes up with it, and she's fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2.
11.9 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Brown sinks the first one. No good on the second one. Tipped out of bounds, Saxon ball. 9.8 seconds remain.
Here comes Dalton. Back to Barham. Back to Dalton. Back to Barham.
3 seconds remain. Saxon just going to run out of the clock. And that's the game. South Salem Saxons 87. Sprague Olympians 18.
Thank you for watching the girls' basketball game.
We'd like you to stick around for the boys' live stream in just a few minutes.
We will be right back.
Our Saxons